in just a few moments.
Are you recording it?
Yeah. That's a UFO.
Es un hueso enorme.
Why am I watching a TV show and realizing the people in the TV show live in my apartment unit?
What the? That is so weird. That's not a plane. Oh my gosh, you just saw that door open and shut? Dude.
Y'all hear it?
What is that?
Hi, I'm James Before and you're watching the Impossible channel. Welcome aboard. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel with notifications on for more videos like this. Today we're going to be taking a look at the most mysterious and unexplained videos that are trending this week. From the enigmatic video of a man who possibly found evidence of the existence of giants, to mysterious new videos of UFOs and their possible existence deep within the ocean. There's also bizarre videos of people buying products online and finding out that inside their products there are hidden trackers and sometimes secret messages. And while researching the topic, I found out that this could possibly lead to a deeper rabbit hole. These and many more creepy and unexplained videos that will definitely make you go, Are you guys ready? Well, best sit down, get your popcorn, cause this is gonna be a wild one. Let's go. Now, I don't know about you, but when I first came across YouTube, and this was quite a while ago, I remember searching for the wildest videos I could find online, and I guess that a lot of people do the same thing. And I remember coming across these amazing yet chilling videos of nuclear tests that were performed at the Bikini Atoll of the Pacific Ocean. These tests were conducted between 1946 and 1958 with the intention of testing explosions on naval equipment. And at the time, I remember asking myself if this was indeed the reason for these tests, or if this was some sort of cover-up for something else, something that was possibly found in the Pacific Ocean.
It looks like a UFO, right? That's a UFO.
Christian.
Just stay right there. Look, it's just above there.
Are you recording it?
Yeah. That's a UFO. You can just see it.
Well, hide, you know.
Bro, you can just see it. It's like the
Just keep recording it.
Well, just recently, a series of hearings were made public of officials confirming that aliens might actually inhabit the ocean, and this of course led many people to come up with the wildest theories. One of them being that the testings performed in the 1940s had a more sinister objective, to possibly target something that was hiding underneath the ocean. To make things even stranger, in April 2023 there was a supposed leak on 4chan where an anonymous user stated that most unknown objects that we spot here on Earth are actually deployed by a massive alien-like facility that has been hiding underneath the oceans for at least 100 years. Now, if this is the case, it would actually help explain why we've been seeing a constant rise in sightings.
Mine is.
What the? That is so weird. That's not a plane. That's... I can't believe I'm seeing this right now. What? Hold on, keep filming. Do not stop filming.
Could it actually be that there's something massive hiding underneath the Pacific Ocean and actually deploying unknown objects into our surface? In April 2021, a family was watching television at their beach house in Mancera Island, located in Valdivia, Chile. This is when all of a sudden, they look outside and spot a mysterious object that appears to be swooshing from one side to the other very quickly. This is what they caught on camera.
capturado. Si lo quiere de vuelta, lo capturaré cuando se quede dormido. Tonto. Él es un soñador. Y en el momento en que se...
What looks like some sort of object can be clearly seen swooshing from one side to the other very quickly, and at times disappearing and reappearing at different locations. Now completely baffled by this mysterious phenomenon, the family decides to upload the video to the internet, and after doing so it amasses thousands of views and hundreds of comments. Some internet users think that this is possibly just a school of fish that's causing splashes on the surface of the water. However, most people seem to agree that this is something else, and most likely one of the best video evidence of the existence of unidentified submerged objects. Now, if we zoom in and replay the video a couple of times, it becomes quite clear that whatever this thing is, it's moving too fast to be fish. Not only that, the video was recorded in Chile, and for some mysterious reason, Chile is a hotspot for this type of sighting that occurs underwater. In this video, for instance, recorded at the border of Chile and Lake Moreno, Argentina, a person captures footage of an object that appears to shine beneath the water. The video was recorded by Adrian Cardozo in December 2020, and at the time, it left the entire internet completely baffled. Now, even though some believe that it could be just a ray of sunlight hitting the water, in other cases we can clearly see that it's not, and there's possibly something down there and no one knows what it is. In this particular video recorded on March 2024 in Lake Rapel in Chile, we can see something similar, but this time it's quite clear that it's not a ray of sunlight hitting the water. This is something else entirely. What appears to be a massive luminous object can be seen underneath the surface of the water. Whatever this thing is, it doesn't look like a ray of sunlight or divers. It actually looks as if it could be two round objects that are close to one another. But I'm not too sure. I've never seen anything like this, and after being posted to the internet, most people had absolutely no idea to what it could be. The thing is, if we start researching the topic, we'll find a number of stories and videos of people who supposedly came face to face with these mysterious objects that apparently hide somewhere in the ocean. Stories like these are quite common at sea, which leads us to several questions, some of them being, where are these objects coming from and where are they going to? But when it comes to unexplained sightings, it doesn't stop there. Just a couple of weeks ago, Moonlover7754, an internet account who uploads live streams of the moon, captured something that left the entire internet scratching their heads. This is what they saw. What at first looks like a luminous object can be seen hovering high up in the sky, and when they zoom in, it becomes quite clear that this is not a drone, a chopper, or anything like that. It looks as if it could be a set of balloons reflecting the sunlight. However, regular balloons usually burst at around 10 kilometers of altitude, and being that whatever it is that they're aiming at is really high up in the sky, I'm not too sure about this one. But when it comes to unexplained sightings, it doesn't stop there. In this next video posted to Twitter, a person notices what appears to be a metallic object that seems to be hiding within the clouds. Check this out. Now, being that there's very little information on this video, it could just be the top of a building that was visible through the clouds. However, if this were to be the case, the plane would be flying low, and a city would be visible in the horizon, which is not the case. So whatever this thing is, it might just be that this person captured some sort of unknown object that was hiding in the clouds. Strange, isn't it? But it doesn't stop there. In a video recently uploaded by AstroNature on TikTok, we can see a couple of friends playing volleyball in Argentina. The video was originally recorded in slow motion, and in it, we can see what appears to be a metallic object crossing the sky at an amazing speed. Now, even though at first I thought this could be a bird or something like that, in the video we can clearly see that it disappears behind one of the mountains. So whatever this thing is, this is possibly the real deal. But I want to know your take. Have you ever seen anything like this? And do you think that these objects possibly come from within our oceans? What's your take? In the 17th century, King Louis XIV transformed Paris into the center of the fashion world by promoting luxury industries, textiles, and accessories. At the time, this ended up boosting the country's economy and establishing Paris as the epicenter of style and innovation, setting the stage for future icons like Coco Chanel, Christian Dior, and many others. Fast forward to today, and Paris continues to be a cultural phenomenon that's celebrated as a realm of artistry and glamour. And it was while walking the beautiful streets of Paris that a woman noticed something really strange and baffling about one of the mannequins at a store.
Okay, people, tell me something. So this is a store in Paris. This is a man's store in Paris, and this is a mannequin that they say this boy look like somebody bomb. Look at his hand. His hands is as real as mine. If anybody have this guy missing, please.
The mannequin looked exactly like Christopher G, a supermodel that had supposedly gone missing a couple of months prior. Not only that, it looked too real to be a mannequin, and at the time, this led several people all over the internet into a spiral of thoughts that ended up throwing the fashion world into the center of several strange and bizarre controversies. And just recently, it happened again.
I'm so scared right now. So I'm minding my business, right? Fuck like this. Y'all hear that? What the is that?
Just a couple of weeks ago, an internet account by the name of Ria uploaded a video of what appears to be a mysterious object that she noticed embedded in her overalls. Now the thing is, she bought the overalls from a fashion brand that is famous for their e-commerce platform that sells at a suspiciously low price.
Y'all hear that?
After noticing this solid object that shouldn't be there, she does what anyone would do, and she cuts the overall open to find out what it is. And what she found left her and the entire internet completely creeped out.
This. What? I'm gonna have an anxiety attack, bro. What is this?
Not knowing what it is that she's looking at, she does a quick search and finds out that this is a chip below tracker that was hidden inside her clothes. Now completely freaked out, she does what most people would do and she files a police report.
Here's what happened. This very much was real. At the end of the video, I'm gonna put a little video of me after finding out it was a tracker. And a picture of the case I opened for it. I'm scared right now, bro.
Now here's the thing about the chip below tracker. It's a small Bluetooth device that helps locate items like keys, wallets, or even pets and people through a smartphone app. It can also ring the tracker like she did in the video, or show its location on a map through a smartphone. In other words, this could be a very handy tool for a stalker, and being that the chip below tracker is more expensive than the overall itself, I highly doubt it that the company inserted the tracker into the overall to track stolen items. There's possibly some other sinister explanation to what's going on here. But the more I research this topic, the deeper the rabbit hole goes.
So I'm making these cute little elves for like all my neighbors for Christmas, putting their names on it, whatever. and I'm ripping the tags off, right? Because all the tags are on the outside. And I go up here, and I feel something, like a piece of paper in it. So I'm like, oh, maybe they forgot to, like, sew the tag on the outside. But all the tags are on the butt. But anyway. So I go like that, right, to see. And there's writing on the inside. So I cut him open. There's all of his stuffing. And this comes out of the hat. It's written on the back of this. Now, I translated this. It said something about noodles. I don't know. But I have no idea what this says.
There are countless videos of people who bought products from this brand and ended up finding hidden notes and things of sort inside of their products.
Okay, so I just ordered from...
Fuzzies on my fingers.
Oh my god. And this one's normal. Oh no.
In most of these videos, people will find what they believe to be a hidden message that says, "Need your help." And even though some believe that this is just a simple mistake, there are also other types of hidden messages that were found. There's even one video where a girl found a live scorpion inside one of her packages. Could it be that this is all just a big coincidence, or is there something far more sinister going on here? What's your take? Now, I don't know if you know about this, but millions of years ago, higher oxygen levels in Earth's atmosphere allowed plants and animals to grow far larger than they do today. And because of that, dragonflies look like this. Scary, isn't it? They were way bigger. With time, Earth's atmosphere changed and everything became the way it is now, a bit smaller. However, there are traces of this past that linger in very strange ways. And if we dig deeper, we'll find bits and pieces of breadcrumbs that leads us to a very bizarre rabbit hole.
What else would it be? The Stegosaurus.
It all starts in Cambodia in the Tay Prom Temple, where ancient carvings estimated to be over 800 years old depict what some believe to be a Stegosaurus.
And here's a set of carvings that you can see. And the most amazing one is that one. Do you think Stegosauruses were still alive in this jungle in the 900s?
Weird, isn't it? Being that it was William Buckland who confirmed the existence of dinosaurs and first wrote about it in the 1800s. Almost 1,000 years later, after this dinosaur was carved in the Tay Prom Temple. In the Middle Ages, artists like Hans Holbein included strange, dragon-like creatures in their works, and in Peter Bruegel's 16th century paintings, we can spot what looks like two dinosaurs in the background. And even though some believe that these are just camels, it doesn't quite look like a camel, does it? But this mystery goes deeper. Several native tribes and ancient texts recount legends of giants and massive creatures.
Lo más peculiar de Tala es de la época prehispánica una leyenda hermosísima que se conoce con el nombre de los gigantes de Tala. A los conquistadores cuando llegaron, sorpresivamente encontraron que Tala estaba derruida. Era una población destruida por los gigantes que vinieron del poniente y sur.
That also happens with maps. So could it all be just a coincidence, a bad time story, or is there something about our past that remains somewhat hidden?
Es un hueso. Es un hueso enorme.
In July 2023, a man that goes by the name of Sam was hiking somewhere in Mexico. It was a beautiful and sunny day when all of a sudden he came across something that would leave the entire internet scratching their heads. This is what he found.
Acabo de ver algo ahí que me parece como un tronco. Vamos a ver qué es. Ah, no manches. Esto es un hueso. Es un hueso. Miren esto. Wow. Es un hueso. Es un hueso. Es un hueso enorme. Aquí en el monte, miren. No sé qué tantos metros medirá, pero es un hueso. Llega hasta acá y hasta acá. Acá está otro, miren.
What looks like a giant bone can be clearly seen in the video, and after posting it to TikTok and other social medias, it immediately went viral. While some believe that this could be the rib bone of a mammoth or even a bronchosaurus, others stated that this is just a log, which it could be, but it doesn't quite look like one. There are also people who believe this is from something else, like for instance, a giant. Now I did some quick research to find out if this could be from a mammoth, and apparently it's too big for that. This, for instance, is a massive mammoth rib found in Florida by Dig Dive Discover, and as you can see, it's way smaller than the one found by Samsam. So whatever this thing is, it's either from a bronchosaurus or something else entirely. In another video recently posted by Maru77, we can see what looks like giant footprints that were found somewhere in the mountains of Turkmenistan. Now whatever it is that left these footprints, there are a couple of things that caught loads of people's attention. One of them is the fact that it seems as if the tracks appear out of nowhere, as if the creature was flying before it landed in this specific spot. Another thing that caught loads of attention is the fact that most people seem to agree that they don't appear to be that old, even though the tracks could be from thousands, maybe millions of years ago. And this brings us to a very important question. Could it be that some of these unknown and massive creatures still roam the earth today?
I don't know what the hell that is over there. Get away from there.
Just a couple of weeks ago, on November 4th, a couple was kayaking on a lake in the region of Goya, Argentina. It was a beautiful day and they had been enjoying every bit of it. This is until this happens. Check this out.
No te acerques tanto, Nahuel, no da vuelta, no. Ay, no quiero. Ahí está. Ponele tu dedo. ¿Cómo se propone?
What appears to be a massive creature that's moving erratically through the water can be seen striking their kayak and leaving the entire group creeped out. At this particular moment, they stop and try to catch this creature on camera to find out what it is.
¿Qué es eso? Vamos. ¿Una morena grande puede ser o no? No. Mira lo que es. Tiro.
Yo siento mucho olor a cloro.
Estúpida. Mira, mira, ahora quedó. Mira.
Whatever this thing is, it's massive, and at the time it left the group and the entire internet completely baffled. Some believe that this could be a manatee or a big fish. The only problem is there are no manatees in this region of Argentina. And I don't think that this is just a big fish, being that it almost overturned the kayak with certain ease. So this has to be something else, something possibly massive. But what? But when it comes to these types of encounters, it doesn't stop there.
Está
Okay, so I can't stand outside. The wind is blowing terribly, but there's something on that mountain.
In January 2024, a woman that goes by the name of Odds King 2 spotted something really strange while looking out her window somewhere in Cape Town, South Africa. After seeing what at first looks like a giant person on top of Devil's Peak, she steps outside to record this massive creature, and this is what she caught on camera.
Okay, so I can't stand outside. The wind is blowing terribly, but there's something on that mountain. The other night we sat outside and it was there. And I said to my son, there's a giant on the mountain. So he said, no, mommy, that's a tree. So I said, okay, it's fine. I thought it was a tree. Then the next day it wasn't there. And for a few days it wasn't there. And now all of a sudden it's back there. So I don't know what that is, but my phone, I don't have a decent phone to zoom any further in. So yeah, that's what I saw. That's what I'm seeing. Sorry. I'm seeing that now, but I really don't know what it is.
Odds King captures what appears to be the figure of a giant person on top of Devil's Peak. And at first, I thought it could be a tree, which is the most logical explanation. However, the next day, it's no longer there.
I posted one of something standing there on the mountain, or I don't know what it was. But people in the comments wants to know why am I not doing one when it's not there. I can't just put one when it's there, but not doing one when it's not there. So I'm just showing you today that it's not there. We can even zoom out a little bit, and you can see it's not there.
Whatever this thing is, it seems it's no longer there. Strange, isn't it? But then a couple of weeks later, it shows up again. Now, being that Odds King 2 is quite far away from the mountain, I would say that this thing has to be massive in size. And after posting these videos to the internet, it caught a lot of attention. While some believe that this is possibly just a tree, and that on that second day when this thing wasn't there, she was recording from a different angle, others think that there's something really strange about it. Now, after using Photoshop to overlap both videos, I found out that she's actually looking at the same place, and that whatever this thing is, it did indeed disappear for a while. But because it wasn't moving at all and the quality of the zoom in isn't exactly that good, it's quite difficult to affirm that this is a giant creature or anything like that. But things are a bit different in this next video, recorded by GLITCHY Boy in Victorville, California. Check this out.
Victorville, California.
Está grande. Sobrepasa los arbustos. Si no es una persona. No, porque mira, ahí se ve pequeña en la grabación, pero de lejos se ve muy grande. Mira, va corriendo. Y no, y sí se mira como que fuera, pero no. Si te fijas la distancia que es y dónde le quedan los arbustos, sobrepasa. Y una persona no sobrepasa los arbustos. Mira. Se ve grande y está parado junto a los arbustos, pero se ve más grande. ¿Serán gigantes?
While driving by Victorville, California on a sunny day, GLITCHY Boy spots what at first looks like a person running on top of a mountain. This is when he notices that there's something odd. It seems as if the person is too tall to be a regular human being. Now, what makes all of this very strange is that just a couple of weeks after uploading this video, GLITCHY Boy's account got deleted from TikTok for some mysterious reason. While some agree that this is most likely a person running on top of a mountain, and it could be, others state that because of the person's size in comparison to the bushes and the speed at which it's running, it could be someone very tall or even possibly a giant. Now, this would not be the first time something like this is caught on camera. For the past few years, several people have been recording what appears to be giant humanoid figures in different kinds of situations.
Yo veo un gigante ahí arriba. ¿Qué será?
¿O no será un gigante? Mira.
¿Es un gato, verdad?
Sí. ¿Puedes grabar esto, güey? Porque mi cámara no lo...
Not only that, spread throughout the world, you'll find several mysterious footprints that suggest the giants could have existed somewhere in the distant past.
And this footprint is located in just not far away from a little town called Amsterdam, close to the border of Swaziland in South Africa.
But I want to know your thoughts. What do you think is really going on here? And do you think that there's a chance that there are still massive creatures that we have absolutely no knowledge of still roaming the planet?
Hey, big storm last night, Destin, Florida. These sharks' teeth are everywhere.
Have you ever felt as if you went to sleep one day and woke up the next inside of a parallel universe? Things look the same, but it's like there's something different about it and you don't know exactly what it is. Well, since 2011, thousands of people have been talking about feeling something like this. And one of the phenomena that loads of people usually talk about is the Mandela effect. But besides the Mandela effect, there are other similar phenomena that appear to be happening more often.
This video is insane. My partner just sent it to me.
In Bogota, Colombia, for instance, a man was able to capture what appears to be a floating tree. The video was uploaded by Mia Zoe Healing on TikTok, and obviously, it caught a lot of attention. Even though some people state that the tree is probably hanging from a wire, the question is, how did it get there in the first place? But when it comes to waking up, feeling as if you're in a different universe, it doesn't stop there. Just a couple of months ago, a woman who lives in Florida arrived at a house she was used to cleaning every week. Everything looked as it should, until something bizarre caught her attention. This is what happened.
Les cuento que encontré una falla en la matriz. Yo siempre vengo aquí a limpiar una casa y pues esta mesita que ustedes ven aquí, yo la limpio, ¿no? Siempre, y siempre abro este cajón. Y aquí en este cajón siempre ha habido como una navaja, ¿ya? Una navaja grande, muy bonita. Y resulta que ahora voy a limpiar y voy a abrir la cajuelita esta y no abre. Y resulta que aquí nunca ha habido cajón. Aquí nunca ha habido gaveta. ¿Ah? ¿Cómo le digo? Esto es ficticio. Esto es ficticio. Este cajón nunca ha abierto. Mire, esto acá abajo nunca ha tenido gaveta.
Completely confused by what she was seeing, she decides to make a video about the drawer that never existed. At the time she was recording this, she must have felt as if she was living inside of a parallel dimension or something like that. And I can only imagine the feeling that it must be for someone to witness something like this. But this isn't the first time something like this happens.
No, but why am I watching a TV show and realizing the people in the TV show live in my apartment unit?
Just recently, an internet profile by the name of Staff Dag noticed something really strange while watching a TV show that she had been following for quite a while. Upon noticing a huge resemblance from the show's apartment to hers, she slowly realizes that there's some sort of glitch going on. This is when she decides to make a video about it, and this is what she caught on camera.
Why am I watching a TV show and realizing the people in the TV show live in my apartment unit? Okay, this is the apartment. Do we see that electric box and that sticker? What? I mean, that's their bathroom? That's my bathroom. Okay, that's their kitchen. Girl. I'm sorry. Don't tell me we don't live in the Truman Show. I mean, what? There's how many apartments in New York?
This is a glitch. There's actually a glitch happening in the Matrix right now.
It's not like the apartment in the show and hers were a bit different. It was the same apartment. And at this particular moment, Staff was freaking out. Several different possibilities of glitches, simulation, and parallel dimensions were passing through her mind. But then she uploaded the video to TikTok and it caught so much attention that this happens.
Okay, so the show I was watching was Couples Therapy on Showtime, and I have since been contacted by a producer on the show who confirmed that they were shooting in my building and that it likely was my apartment because of the sticker on the break box, which is the same in the show. So, also everyone commenting being like, oh my god, why aren't you freaking out? Like, they're shooting when you're not there. Like, no, they were former tenants, right?
So it seems that the TV producers called her and told her that they were actually recording in that same building a year prior. However, there are a few things that are still very strange. The stickers and other details in her apartment and on the show are the same. So this is either one of the biggest coincidences ever, or there's something else going on here. But when it comes to this type of phenomena, it doesn't stop there. In a video recently posted by Lin Jung on TikTok, we can see a man supposedly use superhuman powers to stop a truck from falling from a cliff. What's really interesting about this video is that in the end of it, we can easily notice how most people seem to be completely baffled by the incredible feat that the man just accomplished. After being posted to TikTok, there were many people trying to understand how exactly this happened. This is either a huge coincidence and the trucker was accelerating and was able to get out of there, or there's something else going on here. Now, one thing that I've noticed after replaying the video a few times is that it seems that when the man reaches the truck, you can see him leaving huge footprints behind. Now, if this is the case, it could just be that the man was using some sort of chi power to achieve this superhuman feat. In a video recently posted by Junkyard Realities, a woman explores a junkyard with a ragged Mazda where a dog and its owner recently died. Upon close inspection, she captures something chilling. Check this out.
So I was standing outside this Mazda and I was like, oh, I should video record it, before I inventory it so I don't forget, so I can do my research later and then tell you guys a story. So I did just that. When I video recorded it, come in, we're going to take a look. This crash involved a dog. There's a dog right there. Do you guys see that? Go back, look again.
Did you see that? While recording the inside of the car, she accidentally captures a reflection. And in this reflection, we can clearly see what looks like a dog. This is either a huge coincidence, or it's that sort of thing that you feel as if it's a hidden message from the universe that was accidentally caught on camera. And while some people think that this is possibly the dog's ghost, others agree that this is either a glitch in the simulation or just a reflection. But I want to know your take. Have you ever woke up feeling as if you were in a different universe? And what do you think about these bizarre glitches? Are they just coincidences, or is there something else going on here? Located in eastern Colombia, there is the small town of Facatativá. The city is widely known for its rich archaeological heritage and beautiful landscapes. Most of the time, it's a peaceful escape to enjoy nature due to its quiet atmosphere. However, just a few months ago, Facatativá became the center of attention after a chilling phenomenon took place on one hot summer night. It all starts with Sarah Vargas recording a video for her TikTok account at her dad's apartment. As she chatted casually about her day, something unbelievable takes place. And this is what she caught on camera. The disturbing screams late at night caught the attention of most neighbors, who called the police immediately. But what at first looked like a police situation turns out to be an exorcism that was taking place, and this is what happens next. Not knowing exactly how to proceed, the police ask for a rosary and call a Catholic nun to help with the exorcism.
Siguieron, obviamente, como que llamaron a alguien, llamaron a una monja.
According to Sarah, the disturbing screams and this entire situation endured for the entire night. She explains that it all started at her neighbor's house when the two girls that lived there decided to play Ouija board. This is when all of a sudden one of them starts to vomit a black substance. What happened next is what you just saw in this video, and to this day no one knows exactly how things played out. What I do know, however, is that they'll probably never be playing with the Ouija board again. But when it comes to paranormal encounters like this one, there's more. The year was 2020 and it was almost New Year's Eve. Peter and his brother had been waiting for their parents to come back from the store late at night. This is when all of a sudden Peter starts feeling as if they're not all alone. And this is what happens.
Estamos aquí en la casa de mi bisabuela, se fue la... ¿Qué es eso? Se fue la luz. Esta es la casita, porque... Y mi mamá... Espérense. Y mi mamá y mi abuela se fueron al Oxxo a comprar velas por eso, por lo que pasó de que se fue la luz. Y pues estamos aquí, estas son las... Mi abuelito... Espérense, no sean chillones. No va a pasar nada. Y esas son las cenizas de mi bisabuelo, porque pues desgraciadamente él ya falleció. Y el baño está allá. El baño, mi hermano quiere hacer pipí, pero el baño está allá. Y mi abuela nos dijo que cuidáramos. Mi abuelo nos dijo que cuidáramos aquí su casa en lo que ella se iba.
Peter's brother wants to use the bathroom, and usually young kids are afraid that ghosts and entities will jump out of the shadows, and usually this fear is irrational. But this time things are a bit different.
Espérense. Pero pues el problema es que aquí no sabemos. Y pues no tengan miedo. No pasa nada. Abuelito, si estás aquí, preséntate ante nosotros. Si estás aquí, preséntate ante nosotros. Somos tus nietos.
After hearing mysterious knocking sounds, Peter believes that it is the presence of the ghost of his grandfather, who had passed away just a week ago. However, as he approaches the bathroom, we can see what appears to be a shadow person jumping from one side to the other.
Si estás aquí, preséntate ante nosotros. Somos tus nietos.
After seeing this, Peter and his brother run. After replaying the video a couple of times, it becomes quite clear that there's something in his bathroom, but I'm not exactly sure that this was indeed a shadow person, a ghost, or something else entirely. What I do know, however, is that their parents came back home a few hours later, and Peter ended up uploading 2 more videos to his account, but nothing related to this paranormal incident. I want to know your take. Have you ever seen anything like this before? And do you think that it was possibly a shadow person that Peter and his brother were dealing with? Well, this is it for now, but we do have more videos. Don't forget to check them out. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel with notifications on for more videos like this. And I'll see you guys again.